well, I don't really know when life doesn't throw curveballs or some really fast balls. You just become a great hitter. You know, you got to get your batting average up. Got to take a lot of swings. I played college softball, so I know that. You just have to get good at knowing what's coming, and I think it's important. You know, I used to be a waiting for the shoe to drop, you know, the next shoe to drop, where I was kind of anticipating the negative and realizing that I was just constantly disappointed. You know, my attitude was not great because I was always anticipating the negative as opposed to really changing my attitude to know that, yeah, life has curveballs. There's going to be a lot of junk, a lot of mess, a lot of unpredictable, especially, you know, with kids and husband. There's 4 other lives in our lives, you know, besides myself. So the majority of our life is relatively unpredictable, but you can create a constance with your attitude. You can create, you know, for me, it's like honoring God with my attitude and in first of all, being thankful and being grateful for the day and seeing the good in knowing that everything that comes to us has the ability to grow us. So everything that comes through and can look like a bad circumstance, and so many times that I'll pray about something for me and I'll be praying about it and realize like, oh, that's a gift. Ooh, like my mind, you know, took that in as a like, oh no, I'm going through it again. And God's like, no, that's something for you. You know, that's going to make you better. You're welcome. Right. This is actually where your promotion's going to come from, is something that I gave you to overcome and to be better from and through. That's what creates unity. That's what, you know, not everything is in your path as a woe is me, you know, so it's overcoming that kind of oppressive attitude to become a victor through things, to know, okay, how can I use this? Even if it is a circumstance that doesn't look like it has a silver lining, how can I use this to be better from it, through it, and have a better attitude to ultimately just live a more positive, grateful, hopeful attitude, to use that to know that, you know, we can have vision through things, and just know like, man, our kids are so much stronger, even though, wow, we didn't know they would go through that much in their childhood and be tested so much in our with our path. But wow, look what they've gone through as kids that they're not going to have to figure out in their 30s. They get to figure out before they're double digits. That is such a blessing. That is so amazing, because we know they're going to be so strong in their life and have so much, you know, so many roots and such a strong foundation underneath them, and as well as ourselves. So
yeah. And when you just look back and you think about things you've been through, like you're here, and that thing didn't, you know, take you out, and you think about that, and for our faith we go, okay, we got through it, favor, sometimes miraculous situations, but still, you know, we're here again. And so it's just when you go through enough of that in life, you go, all right, you know, today if I allow whatever comes my way to distract, to take me down this negative path in my day, and then I'm going to spread a negative attitude to other people around me. I'm going to maybe close doors that could be opened. Maybe someone else is going through something worse than me. I wouldn't want to. They wrote down our issues on papers and put them in a box. I wouldn't want theirs. I want my issue. So, you know, I probably should. Obviously, we need to figure out a game plan to figure out challenges and get support and help. But it's like, hey, it's gonna work out. Yeah, you know, when things are bad, things get better. When things are awesome, sometimes things get back to the median. But regardless, having that poise and that choosing, I think positivity is a choice. Choose to be positive, because I know the days in my life I've done that. There's been favor in that, and through the relationships, through that day, and how we can get stronger through our capacity.